Hey y'all, it's Wednesday, but I had to keep the lights off because I wanted y'all to see this view that I have from my room here in Norfolk. But it is Wednesday. I'm turning on the lights now, so I just had to keep the lights off so it wouldn't have the glare from the lights blocking the view for you all. That's a pretty view, but today's 3 flights that I had was very uneventful today. I started my day off with a bang. You know, we were late leaving Savannah because the inbound flight was actually late as well. So, but other than that, nothing else happened. I did get a call from my manager. If you know what I'm talking about, then that means you watched my last video. And like I said, I knew it was coming. So I ended up getting one yesterday on my off day, but I missed it because I don't have my work phone on me like that, and I have it on silent most of the time. So I ended up talking to her today. So it is what it is. Not too long of an overnight. It is going on a little bit after 11 o'clock. Van time is at 10 tomorrow for a 4-leg day for 4th of July. So I'll see you guys in the morning for day 2 of 5. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2. Sorry I didn't get to you. I was in a hotel. But it is a 4-leg day. It's 4th of July. I go from Norfolk to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Asheville, back to LaGuardia, and then I end up in GSP, hopefully, because we did get a pre-IROP email saying that there's going to be weather between today and Saturday. So we're going to see if I get canceled or delayed or modified, which is highly likely. So I'll see you guys once I get to GSP if I end up there today. And today I do get 150%, and it's a 7-hour flying day with no sits in between. So I'll see you guys later. Everybody made it here to Greenville, Spartanburg. Today was a pretty long day, but not too hard of a day. My last 2 legs, I only have 4 first-class passengers total. So I pretty much it was a breeze. They didn't really want anything, and just kind of helped my flying partner out. Matter of fact, our last 2 flights, we weren't even full. I think coming from Asheville to LaGuardia, we only had 15 passengers. And then leaving LaGuardia to come here, we only had 25 passengers total. So it wasn't that hard of a day. It was long, but just not that hard of a day. But other than that, so all that happened today. We saw the fireworks while we was flying in, coming through Greenville, Spartanburg, and see it all over, the whole way landing, basically. That was a nice little sight to see. But other than that, I'm gonna get ready and work out. Get up in the morning and do 2 legs tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to day 3. Today's a shorter day. It's 2 legs. I go from GSP to LaGuardia, come back down to North Carolina to Greensboro. North Carolina, I'm done about 5-ish today, hopefully. You know, nothing happens while we're in LaGuardia. I got up this morning and I ate breakfast. This is probably the only full meal that I eat today, because I usually do fast. Normally, if the hotel doesn't offer breakfast, then I don't eat breakfast, and then I'll work the rest of the day and then eat something later on. So the thing is with me, some people ask to see what it is that I eat. The thing is, the way my body is set up, I can go a whole day without eating. You know, I'll snack on something here and there, but once I go work out and then come back to the room, my body is not hungry. And I used to eat because I know I haven't eaten all day. And when I went to the doctor to talk to my doctor about it, she just said that sometimes your metabolism just have slowed down that slow to where it just seems like you're not hungry. She said sometimes you don't have to eat if your body's not telling you to eat and it's not telling you that it's hungry, even though you know you haven't eaten. Just sometimes you can just ignore it. But also there are times where you can't ignore it if it goes on for days. Now, it never goes on for days, because when I'm at home, you know, my body tells me, hey man, I'm hungry. And I think it's because I'm at home and I know that there's food there, but also I'm doing stuff all day from morning until I go in the house about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and I eat. But But while I'm out here, it's just hard because I'm constantly moving and you're constantly doing something, especially if we're working all day like we did yesterday. I'm not even thinking about eating. My body is constantly moving. So I don't know. It'll probably just be my only meal for the day, but I just fast. My body is just weird when it comes down to metabolizing things. Like I could eat one meal like today, this morning, and I probably won't be hungry again until 8 o'clock tonight. That's just how my body is. I can't help it. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. I'll see you guys once I get to Greensboro, North Carolina. Everybody, I've made it here to Greensboro. Today's 2 flights were very, very uneventful. I'm not at the hotel that I was here on my last trip. I think this is the sister company hotel. They say that they're having construction being done to the hotel that we normally stay at. So we're here. And this is a really big room. Like, it's super big to where, let's just say if I was trying to be, you're trying to skimp on a room, like you freshman year in college, you on spring break, you don't have no money, so you and your friends chip in to go in a room, you could possibly sleep maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people easily sleep 5 people easily, comfortably, and still it won't be crowded. The only thing to be crowded is the bathroom because it's only one bathroom, but that's just how big this hotel room is. But other than that, that's all I have for you. Tomorrow's an earlier report. I have a 6:30 van time. Tomorrow, hopefully, if we might be affected by weather because there's weather going up the East Coast. We're supposed to go through DC tomorrow as well, so that might affect that. But we're gonna see what happens, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 4. One more day, and we get to go home. Today is I think it's a 4-leg day. Yeah, it's a 4-leg day. Greensboro to Detroit, Detroit to Cincinnati, Cincinnati, DC, DC back to Cincinnati. And then, I don't know, I think this is 11-hour duty day. I know I'm not done like at 1 o'clock or anything like that for sure. But that's what I have to do today. I slept really well last night. I'm glad I set my alarm on my work phone before I went to sleep because I did not set a alarm on my personal phone at all. Because I was like, I got my wake-up call, which this is the first wake-up call that I've gotten in probably 2 trips. And I'm like, why is my phone not going off? And I looked and I didn't set any alarms whatsoever, but I did set an alarm on my work phone, luckily. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. Finna get ready and go downstairs to get this day started. There is supposed to be weather. Atlanta's we had a ground stop in Atlanta yesterday, which thank God we needed the rain. Of course, it's bad for operation, but we needed the rain. And then there's supposed to be rain up the East Coast, like the DC area where we're going today. So we're gonna see what happens today, and I'll see you guys once I get to Cincinnati, if I make it there. Hey y'all, let me tell you about my day today. So it wasn't nothing too serious. Well, it could have been too serious, but it wasn't to that effect of escalating. But today, when we came from Detroit to Cincinnati, I go back to check to get my charger out of my book bag. Guess what? I don't see my book bag anywhere. Now, what happened was I saw a book bag on the left-hand side, which it wasn't mine. And basically a passenger took my book bag. They had already gone through back to, outside of security and everything like that by the time they realized that they had the wrong bag. Now, the problem is my passport was in there, which is a required item for us. My car keys, wallet, and laptop and other things like that was in my book bag. They wanted me to go all the way out to go wherever their baggage stuff is to get it, then come back. And we only had 10 minutes until we board. And if you've been to Cincinnati, there's no way I'm going back there in 10 minutes. Plus my KCM badge, when I scan my KCM badge, which is our known crew badge, my picture shows up scrambled. So they can't tell. So I would have to go through regular security because that's what happened this entire trip when we had go through KCM since Atlanta. They scan it, they can't see my face, so now I got to go through the regular security. I'm thinking it was a one-off glitch. Then in Greensboro did the same thing, and then last night, no, GSP did it. Then last night in this morning in Greensboro did the same thing. So I told them, don't worry about it. I'll get it when I come back. Just so happened that I was boarding. I guess it was a police officer. He brought it through and brought it back to me. So luckily I got it back, because I was just like, man, I just hope they don't modify us in DC to go operate somewhere else, and then I have to go to Canada or something like that. But it turned out fine. Also in the crew room here in Cincinnati, they cater these now, right? And this is the Southwest salad. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. Cincinnati's our smallest base, but yet they somehow end up with the best food in their crew room. Now, I'm thankful for everything in Atlanta, you know, that they have, because it is. But if I'm like this, if there's a better option, why not get it? You know, we're tired of the turkey sandwiches, the chicken salad sandwiches, or just like this arugula salad with quinoa on it and some blueberries on top. That's pretty much everything that's in the Atlanta crew room. So, and I'm like, and my captain asked did I want anything from the crew room when we stopped here first, and I was like, no, because every time they just have the regular sandwiches and stuff. But then I saw him bring up the salad, and I was like, I wish I would have known. So when we came back, I got one. And that's gonna be my dinner tonight, is one of the Southwest salads here. But other than that, that's it. I'm gonna go work out. Sorry I rambled for so long. This clip is very long. But I'll see you guys tomorrow bright and early for 5:30 van. Good morning, everybody. Today's go home day, and it's already off to a bang. So last night I just so happened to be up around midnight, and my schedule got modified. So instead of waking up this morning, working a flight to Detroit to Norfolk, and then deadhead home, they basically took the Norfolk away from me, and I just worked to Detroit and then deadhead back home from Detroit. But the problem with that is now I get home 2 hours later than I would have had I kept my original schedule. But the problem is the plane that came in had a maintenance issue, and I guess they knew how long that maintenance issue was going to take, and it was going to be fixed by the time our flight was supposed to leave in the morning. So now it's been pushed back to 12 this afternoon. So that's the reality. That's the gist of it. That's the reality of it. I slept well. At least I got a little bit more sleep than I would, and I took an earlier van because of my badge and how it's still scrambling. So I'm pretty sure I emailed the people, so they're probably not going to be back to work until tomorrow, which is Monday, so that they can help me, because somebody did respond to my email, but they referred it to someone else. So I'm assuming that they're going to start working on Monday, and hopefully by my next trip it is fixed. But if not, it is what it is. But I'm finna get ready to do my pre-flight checks, and I'll see you guys once I get home to close out the video.